Whew, good morning. Spring has definitely sprung, as you can see in behind me. Everything is leafing up nicely. But I'm gonna tell you what, it's about 9:30 in the morning, 9:45-ish, and there is a breeze coming out of this north. Not much, maybe about 5 to 7, I'm guessing. It's cold. I reckon up north they're still in the midst of winter. I couldn't imagine. The sun feels nice and warm, but yeah, that breeze is a little cool. We've got our garden tilled up, and we've got to get our irrigation system started. We are on the cusp of our last frost date. I can't remember if it's April 1st or 15th or somewhere in between, but we're roughly right in that window. And it's going to be time to get our garden planted, hopefully next weekend. I was wanting to do it this weekend, but we had a frost Tuesday of this past week. It got down literally to 32 degrees, and I forgot to get my plants in, and sure enough, a couple of my pepper plants got zapped by the frost just sitting on the porch. So we're going to get our plumbing done, get our irrigation system started here, and start getting ready. Next weekend, if all goes according to plan, we'll be putting plants in the ground. Y'all hang out with us. One other thing I've got to do is get all these rocks cleaned up, and I am not looking forward to doing that by any means. We'll come in with a tractor and get the bucket here and get them all in the bucket, and we'll carry them down the driveway and keep building our driveway up. Ooh, that breeze is cold. That breeze is cold. That breeze is cold. A bunch of this I had cut to size and just kind of loose fitted together. And I did actually run over one of them with the tractor on accident. I think it's this piece here. Oh, I did run over that. I can feel the depression in the pipe there. I'm gonna have to cut this, I guess. I reckon these tanks weren't quite as close together when I initially put this together. Yeah, I need to move them. I need to cut about an inch, 2 inches off of there. Well, let's go get some tools. A bunch of this has been worked. I was going to plant corn or sunflowers or something up here. I may still do sunflowers, but chances are I'm not going to do anything up here. We'll just start down here where this first furrow is and go that way. I may plant some sunflowers up here. That's not a bad idea. Where's my other shutoff valves? Huh, well, that's interesting. I don't know if that's the right one or if that's the right one. I wish I brought my ratchet with a socket on it instead of these pliers, but these will do. In case you're new to the channel, I've torn my right wrist up pretty bad back in the fall of 23. Had one surgery late that year to fix fracture on this inside part of my wrist. And then just a couple of months ago, actually not, yeah, it's been 2 months. Almost 2 months to the day, actually. Had another surgery here on this outside. Take a bone out, and they had to cut those tendons in there and drill holes in the bone that's left and rethread the tendons through those drilled holes and sew it all back together. And I'm still kind of sore from it. Just a little timid in movement. Still restricted on the amount of weight I can use. And I can use my wrist pretty much as I want from a mobility perspective. However, I'm not supposed to lift anything heavy, and even with the mobility, I can only do so much. If it starts hurting, then I have to just slow it down and go a little easy. I'm able to move it, articulate it however I need to, but certainly if there's pain, that's a sign you're doing something a little too extra. So I have to be mindful. Yeah, she's still pretty sore. Alright, after an hour and a half trip into town to get parts, I think I've got what I need to at least get this put together. Alright. I thought I had a smaller piece here, but apparently I do not. Of course, this is all just temporary here until I know it works for sure, and this is the exact setup that I want on this side. Open that, close this. So we've got an open ball valve, open valve, closed valve. As you can see, our solar pump down there in the hollow is pumping away, but we're overflowing. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna hook up here. All right, so we've got, let's close this valve. We don't want our water coming out. Let's open this valve. And I have to watch these things. These wasps like to get up under here and build nests. I stuck my hand up under one of these last year and lit me up. All right, so if we open this and open this, we should be sending water over to those. So let's take this out of here, put it in here in our top one because it's only gonna flow up to here, right high as this is. I can't tell if that's going down or not. Yeah, I can tell by the way this thing is laying on the ground. It's full of water. We are leaking, but as expected. But we should be pushing water into these tanks. Yeah, it's filling very slowly. Let's close this one. All right, so its only outlet here is to go into this tank. It's coming in, I can see it pushing debris around there. Look here in the garden, deer tracks in here. Come right here in the corner of my garden. And I want you to look, they have eaten every blueberry off of that thing. That thing was loaded with blueberries. Ate most of the leaves off of there. Golly, those rascals. Oh, that annoys me. That means they've been here 2 nights in a row to do this. I checked it yesterday and about half the blueberries were gone, and just a couple of these little nibs here were nibbled off. And now they've cleaned every blueberry off of there and nibbed most of it off. Jerk. I do have to admit, I am not enthused about this part. Gotta do what you gotta do. Here we go.